Alright, so the Glass Gambit update 19.6.0 is finally out, and a lot of people are excited to finally get the Frost Deluxe skin. So the first thing is the Frost Deluxe skin with its actual cosmetic sword that you can go with it. Now the Deluxe skin to me looks really nice, however the only problem with it is when you put other helmets on, you do get this weird glitch with the helmet when you put anything else on, which is kind of funny. I don't think they're really going to change that, but you're supposed to use the main helmet with it, so I guess they're not going to change that anytime soon, which it does kind of look funny, but I guess I could deal with it. I'm only going to be using the head anyway, so hopefully it doesn't cause too many problems. There is going to be a bundle where you can get the actual skin with the sword skin to go with it, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be about maybe $215 to $250 depending on price range. I play on PS4, so I don't really know the prices at the moment. There will be changes to the actual infested kind of like mark you get on your Warframe. I don't have the update on PS4, so I don't know the name exactly. It might be in the video for like the wordings and stuff like that. So they will be getting rid of the infested zit, I guess you could say, on your Warframe. It's going to be removed by going into your actual infested door and then going into the sea and letting them cure it yourself. So you won't be able to get infected again with it. So if you're trying to get any of these chargers or any of these type of infested Warframe pets, I would keep one frame that you're not going to ever use or even bother to care about fashion frame with, and just use him as your own farming for those actual pets. So that should solve that issue with the community, since people were complaining about this. Now the Nidus changes that they made, they did kind of nerf him in some ways and they buffed him in others. I think they're trying to make it more balanced with the rest of the Warframe, since usually when we get a new Warframe, it's usually OP for a little bit and then they change it depending on the type of Warframe, whether it's like Frost or Ember or even someone like Ash before his rework. People like them always get their nerf eventually, and I think this is going to be Nidus's for now. So they increased the base health of Nidus's maggots to 1000, so they will be able to survive longer. They increased his Nidus mutation stack consumption from 10 to 15 when he's bleeding out or he dies. They did want to increase it higher, they're just trying to find that one sweet spot where it's not too much and it's not too little, so it's more balanced when you go down. Even though it is really easy to get stacks, they just wanted to make it balanced enough to where it doesn't seem as too easy to keep all your stacks. Entering a nullifier bubble will now drain the mutation stacks the longer you're inside of it, so you really want to stay out of them. Just like before with every other Warframe, you just want to stay away from all of nullifiers. Now you have a reason to with Nidus to get out of them. They increased the invisibility of his maggots. By holding down the first ability, you're able to see where they all are with their own marking, which is really nice. So you're able to see where all the maggots are on the map by just using your ability. I guess it'll be like its own radar, so you know where they all are at all times, and you can shoot your first ability to know where to detonate them. And that goes on to the next point, where they will no longer detonate automatically. You will have to use your ability to actually self-destruct them yourself. So it's not just some press 4 to win or press 1 to win anymore like it was before. You will actually have to do some work to synergize with your other abilities instead of letting it do all the work for you. Now they did change some things where the maggots won't stick to other of Kuva gestures and stuff like that because of awkward animations, so your abilities won't really work that well on them. Now they did change some things about Frost's ice abilities, so they will look nicer. I guess the icy texture to it will look clearer and more smooth when you use something like Frost's bubble. They did fix some things with the network not responding issues. I've been getting a lot of them on console, and I'm really hoping they actually fix this, since I'm tired of seeing every few minutes always getting that network not responding. Even though my connection is really good, I'm always getting that network not responding at the most random of times, whether it's finishing a mission, starting up the game, maybe just standing there and I'll get it, or I'll be going into my inventory and I'll just get that notification for no reason, and sometimes I might get kicked out of the game for it. They did change some things for the Kuva fortresses, where a lot of people are complaining that they're seeing the Kuva fortress in the same place every day. So I'm guessing they're going to change it every 24 hours to be in a different place, instead of it being every few hours or a set kind of pattern to where there are in specific times of day. So you will be able to have different planets if you're not a person that plays all day or plays for a huge majority of the day, compared to people who only play for maybe an hour or so. They did change some other things, remove the ability to see codec information about relics you don't own. I don't really do that much, so it's not really going to affect me too much. Remove the ability to purchase multiple arcanes, since you no longer consume them anyways. Once you have the arcane, you never have to really buy another one, so At least you only have to buy one and it's done, which is really good, so you don't have to worry about that ever again and buying more. Now there are some Conclave changes. I don't play Conclave, so I don't really know how much these changes are going to be good. The Volker and the Volker Wraith are now usable in Conclave. Not really sure if that's going to make some huge difference. Impair on hit status removed from the Octocore in Conclave. I don't play it too much, so I wouldn't really know what half this stuff means. So I'm gonna move on to the next little bit. A lot of it is just fixes for like the script and textures and stuff like that. Little glitches with different characters and animations and just textures in the game. So I could sit here all day and just read out each of them and what they mean, but I'm just gonna leave them on screen for a while and just let you guys read them. You can pause the video and read them from there, or I don't really know. I just don't really like reading these things because some of them are so minor that you don't even notice them half the time. Now these are all the changes for this update. These are a lot of different fixes. Hopefully they fixed a lot of other things, and maybe this will be a breath of fresh air for all the new people that are going to get Nidus and for the people on consoles when they get Nidus eventually. So that'll be the video for today, guys. Don't forget to subscribe for more Warframe videos and for videos like this, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay frosty.